The following sports presentation is brought to you by the PCTV Network, powered by TELUS Vision, your hometown station. We're home for you.
It's Earth's Little Heaven, the PCTV Network. PCTV Network, your hometown station. We're home for you. That's our slogan, but I dare adjust. And it's the truth, and it fits best. The PCTV Network, your number one source for local sports, with your favorite hosts, Bernie, Dave, Al, and Scott. The PCTV Network, we're home for you. It's more than a slogan, it's all true. Local programming, stream 24/7, the PCTV Network. It's Earth's Little Heaven, the PCTV Network. Check out channels 22, 28, and 98. Tune in, it's sure to be great. The PCTVnetwork.com, The PCTVnetwork.com, The PCTVnetwork.com, Make sure you support PCTV Network, PCTVnetwork.com, your hometown station.
The PCTV Network proudly presents American Legion Baseball. Today's matchup from Rams Stadium, the Downingtown Diamond Dogs against the Spring City Red Sox. Hi, I'm Steve Karabatis alongside Dave Ridenauer over here, and we are here on a hot day, but a cloudy day. It looks like a storm is brewing just overhead here for a matchup between these two teams. What should we expect today, Dave?
Well, we don't know that much about Downingtown. Obviously, we don't see them a lot. We talked to the coaches. They're having a solid season. They got some nice hitters in their lineup. They are missing two of their big guns, though, however, a catcher and a left fielder. So we'll see how that affects their lineup. But the last time we saw Spring City down here in a really good game against Lionville, they had one hit going into the bottom of the seventh. They had one run. They were down 3 runs. They came back and win the ball game in the bottom of the seventh. So they certainly have that never give up attitude, and I'm sure Coach Rickowski will have them ready to play here this evening.
Absolutely, and they're 10-0 now, so they really saved a perfect season at this point because of that comeback win. So we'll see if they can move to 11-0 or if Downingtown has an upset in the works. We'll be back after these messages.
At O'Donnell, Weiss & Mattei, our team approach makes all the difference.
OWM can assist in any aspect of a real estate transaction. We're here to protect your interests, representing builders and developers from a wide array of projects.
We provide agreements of sale, negotiate, draft, and then provide the agreement.
From multifamily to commercial shopping centers to large housing developments.
OWM Law.
Your life,
Your business, your law firm.
Butter Valley Golf Course, conveniently located in the quiet rural setting of Valley, PA, just off Route 100. One of the nicest, most affordable 18-hole course in the region. With changing elevations, challenging greens, and scenic fairways, golfers of all ability levels are sure to enjoy their round. Butter Valley Golf Course is a great place to enjoy the game of golf with friends or family, young and old alike. Grab some buddies and grab a meal at the Runway Grill before or after your round. Butter Valley Golf Course.
Spring City Red Sox will be batting first here with David Ruckman coming to the plate, number 26, playing center field. And you did not miss a half inning. The Downingtown team is the home team here at Rams Stadium, while Spring City will be the road team, so they'll get the bat first.
Unusual circumstances. They're playing here in Springford. Not sure if Downingtown's having some field issues or not, but they are the home team.
First pitch by Alansky, a strike called by the home plate umpire Charlie Traber, 30-year veteran doing this gig.
Charlie worked the bases the last time we were down here for the Lionville game. Did a nice job. Both umpires last week.
Fouled off. It's 0-2. 93 degrees at the start of this game, so Charlie's going to get his share of heat back there. Hopefully not from the coaches and the players, but just from the fact that it's a hot one out here today.
Good way for Lansky to start off, though. 0-2 quickly on the first batter.
Up for a ball, 1-2. Ruckman, a good leadoff hitter, fantastic fielder.
Yeah, he's definitely a spark plug, Steve, for sure. He had a nice game last week against Lionsville.
This one is popped into the infield here. Second baseman camps under it. That's Brady Dowds, and we have one away. Game started right on time.
Number 10, shortstop, Luca DeMeo.
And there is a threat of rain. It's raining very hard right now, 10 miles away from here, but where we are, it's bone dry.
Luca DeMeo, shortstop, bat second. He's a good little second batter. He moves the ball around, gets his bat on the ball, doesn't strike much. He's a good spot for him in that 2-hole.
And if I'm not mistaken, Luca was the one with the game-winning hit. Little flare out in the left field in that aforementioned 4-3 game that we had spoken about that kept their undefeated season intact.
A nice little shortstop as well. They turned nice double plays out there, keeps the ball in front of them. I was impressed with this guy last week.
1-1 to DeMeo. Lansky's pitch. Outside. 2-1. DeMeo is certainly looking to get on any way he can. He's not going to go chasing anything out of the strike zone. 2-1 pitch.
Ooh.
Up and in, 3-1.
Just missing a hair high there. Lansky has good velocity on that pitch. It's just a hair high to DeMeo, who is not the biggest guy in there.
Every once in a while we have the benefit of somebody back here with a jugs gun. We don't have that today, so we don't know exactly what that velocity is, but it's getting in there in a hurry, and that's ball 4. So a 1-out walk to DeMeo puts a runner at first and brings up the right fielder, Brennan McVeigh.
Number 6, right fielder, Brennan McVeigh.
So another lefty going up against a Lansky.
Takes these guys a long time to get in the batter's box. They got to get all their gloves and their elbow pads and everything all organized.
All that armadillo apparatus
Exactly.
that they wear. There is no time element here. There's no 15-second clock, nor is there a limit as to how many times you can throw over to first. As Alansky did that, he can throw over 12 times if he wants.
But we'll see what DeMeo does. We'll see what Coach Rakowski wants to do once he gets the guys moving here early, gets something happening on the base pass. DeMeo certainly can steal second. He has good speed.
And the pitch is lined, humpback liner to short. That's Matt Diatorio, I think that is. Diatavio. And that's 2 away.
Designated hitter number
And that brings
4,
up
Nate Rosenzweig.
Nate Rosenzweig, the DH in this game.
He caught last week. He and Seitzinger switched positions this week. Seitzinger was the DH last week. He's catching, and Rosenzweig is now the DH.
So DeMeo leads off at first. Rosenzweig with 2 outs. And the pitch from Alansky is high.
That's his miss right there, Steve. His miss is a little high. Good velocity. Got to bring that ball down just a hair.
Generally, when pitchers miss high, it's because they're tired. That's certainly not what's happening here. It could be he's just got the adrenaline going here early on. He'll work through it. And the pitch, runner going. Throw down to second is in time for the out. Great throw by Ryan Fry to nail the stealing DeMeo. So on the inning, no runs on no hits, no errors and none left.
The top of the first for the Red Sox. 3 out, 3 down.
And we at the PCTV network, and especially Gus Tellis, would like to express our deepest condolences to the Yergi family. Sherwood Yergi, a longtime municipal solicitor for many local municipalities and an exceptional tennis player, and most of all, a mentor and a friend, passed away on Sunday. Our prayers and thoughts are extended to the Yergi family. Sherwood will always be missed, but never forgotten.
Hi, I'm Joe, and this is Chris, and many of you know us. And we'd like to welcome you to our new showroom here at 618 North Reading Avenue in Boyertown, where we offer Kohler faucets, Moen faucets as well, vanities, tubs, and many accessories.
Here we have an operating, high-efficiency, Energy Star rated American Standard furnace combined with a variable speed AC condenser. Let us install one today to start saving you money throughout the heating and cooling season.
Here at Patriot, we now offer kitchen and bath designs.
So come visit us today at 618 North Reading Avenue or visit our website at www.patriotmp.com.
Yakalak Construction, serving the Tri-County area since 1946. Family owned, free estimates, all types of concrete work, sidewalks, foundations, steps, curbs, and more. Professional service and quality. Give them a call, 610-323-8134.
And we move to the bottom of the first inning with the score 0-0. Quinn Dowds will be leading off for Downingtown. He's the center fielder. And Dave, that first inning ended with a caught stealing. We theorized that maybe they would try and steal, and they did. What'd you think?
Well, Ryan Fry made a good throw, number one, but one of the byproducts of throwing pitches high, like Downingtown had been doing, it's a good pitch to throw when somebody's trying to steal. So it was real high, right up in his letters. He got up, got rid of it quickly, and threw a seed over there, and he was out pretty easily at second. I said DeMayo can run too, so it was a nice play by the catcher.
First pitch is called a strike. Pitcher is Mike DeHaan. He's outside, 1-1.
Talking to Nick Rakowski before the game, he says he is a very quick worker as well, so he's going to get it and throw it. So we got to be on our toes here, as he's not going to mess around on the rubber out on the mound.
Fouled away, makes the count 1-2. As a fielder, do you like that, or?
Absolutely, for sure. Throwing strikes and throwing quickly really helps fielders out.
And swing and a miss, one away. Dowds goes down on strikes. That'll bring up the left fielder, Jason DeRoba. DeRoba batting .389 this season.
Left fielder Jason DeRoba.
And he'll step in against DeHaan. DeHaan doesn't look like he comes over the top there. It looks like he comes a little bit from the side.
Yeah, yes. Yep, 3/4 at least. Yeah.
1-0 pitch to DeRoba. It's grounded weakly to short. That's DeMayo tossing over to Eros for the out. 2 away.
I mentioned when Luca was at the plate, it was a nice job with the glove as well at shortstop. Played that ball well. Got up on the in-between bounce and easy throw over to first base for out number 2 here.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Matt Diatavio, batting an even .500. That's a gaudy average.
I'll say. It's either he hasn't played many games or he's having a heck of a summer.
From what I saw on the stat sheet, it looks like he's played every game.
Okay.
So, yeah, he's ripping it. They have another .500 hitter, Dylan Miller, not here today. So they'll certainly be missing his bat in the lineup. But when you boast 2 of them.
That was a nice pitch, yeah, right on the outside corner. That's a tough pitch to get at.
DeHaan's 1-1 to Diatavio. Curveball, strike.
Coach has been right. He's a quick worker. He gets that ball, gets his sign, and goes.
And the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. So, on the inning, no runs, no hits, no errors, none left. After 1, it's 0-0.
Hello everyone, I'm Bernie Gallagher, TV sports broadcaster for PCTV Network, here at our Master Control Room with our Managing Director Gus Pellet on the campus of Pottsgrove Senior High School. Red alert, business owners, advertise on PCTV. Why? We're running a sensational TV commercial package right now. 500 commercials in 90 days, free halftime interviews, free weekly promos, and your commercial will air every night between 5 and 11, 5 times, most notably during live primetime sporting events. Upgrade to the annual package will chop the price by 1/3 and give you a free 30-minute infomercial. And a final note, If you message me on Facebook, Bernie Gallagher, or text or call me at 610-970-6243, I'll bring the coffee and donuts. Give me 5 minutes of your time. We'll sit down, develop a business plan that will guarantee you new customers and make you a household name on the PCTV network.
This is the year you're going to improve your game. No excuses. And the pros at Blackwood Golf Academy are here to help. With their 23-acre all-grass driving range, full-service pro shop, and computerized swing analysis, Blackwood Golf Academy will get your game up to par. Need lessons? Individual and group instruction with head pro Chris Carr will shave strokes off your game and make you the envy of your next foursome. Blackwood Golf Academy, a country club setting open to the public, adjacent to Blackwood Golf Course in Douglasville.
And between innings, we were watching a triumvirate of Spring City Red Sox trying to get the timing down on pitcher Brett Alansky. And the first one to come to the plate is Nate Rosenzweig. He was at the plate when Luca DeMeo was cut down stealing. So he will lead off with a fresh count, and it's a 1-0 count.
Well, again, we're going to keep watching number 10, Alansky's, whether he can find that zone or not. He has good velocity on his ball. Nice little breaking pitch in that first inning, but a tendency to be high. But if he can keep it there, he'll be in good shape.
Strike called evens the count at 1. And Alansky's pitch outside. 2-1.
Well, one of the things out there that I talked to a couple people about that they didn't realize that they're back to using wood bats here in the American Legion, here in this Chester County League. And so you won't hear that ping, ping, ping in there. You'll hear some good solid wood when they make contact with the baseball.
I think what happened for years, Dave, and feel free to disagree if you see so, but I think some of these kids had delusions of grandeur because they were hitting the ball so far. Fouled away, stays at 2-2. And so when they were forced to use a wooden bat at the upper levels, they were in for some shock.
Well, I'm sure there's something to that. There's no doubt about it, Steve. But it's just surprising to me because if the colleges that go on the wooden bats, I can kind of understand it. But I just got done watching that College World Series, which was a very good baseball, by the way. Congratulations to Tennessee winning the national championship. But they still use metal. So that's why it was surprising to me that they had decided to go to wood bats here in the American Legion.
And struck him out with some high heat, 1 away.
And that's Alansky's first strikeout. We saw DeHaan do a good job in that first inning, striking out 2 Downingtown batters.
Andrew Eros.
That'll bring up Andrew Eros, the first baseman. Alansky a little outside with the breaking pitch.
And they do have a pitch count out there on the scoreboard too, Steve. We learned last week, and so they keep an eye on the pitchers in the American Legion, how many pitches they're allowed to throw during a game or a night.
That's hit high down the right field line. On the run, making the catch, Dan Cerabelli, and that's 2 away. Good run by Dan Cerabelli. He had a lot of ground to cover there.
The ball hung up there for a long time.
Number 11.
It's funny, normally when it's hot and it's sort of sticky like this, the ball has a tendency to carry. That time it stayed up in the air for a long time. As you mentioned, gave Cerabelli a lot of time to get underneath that ball, which I think was in foul territory by the time he caught it.
And Brett Westcott now batting, the left fielder. Takes a breaking pitch for a strike. Looks like Alansky has found his groove.
Yeah, throwing the ball much better here in inning number 2. Bending his back well. Getting that good leg drive off the rubber.
Right at us. 0-2.
Alganoza would have been diving behind somebody on that one.
He absolutely would have.
He's punchy.
The 0-2 pitch. A little punch shot over the shortstop, and it's going to fall for a base hit. So Westcott, a 2-out base runner. And that'll bring up Micah Seitzinger, the catcher.
Well, my coach used to say, hit them where they ain't. You did not get a lot of good wood on that, but found an open spot out there. That's our first hit of the ball game.
Well, You hear him say a bloop and a blast, right?
Yeah.
So there's your bloop. Let's see if Micah has an answer for the blast. Ooh. Lansky a little high. Ball one.
Lansky wanted to know if that was high or outside. Umpire said that was high. A little up. We'll see if they change the Red Sox theory now as far as running after DeMayo got thrown out in that first inning trying to steal. See if they get a little more conservative now, Steve.
Up again, 2-0. And to your point, the high pitches are certainly easier for Ryan Fry to throw down to second.
Absolutely. Easy to handle. Yep.
2-0 pitch, outside. 3-0. Fry guns down to first. Not in time.
Fry's got a good quick release back there. Does a nice job behind the dish. Sure.
Now, he's a tall drink of water,
Yeah,
too.
yeah, big guy behind the plate. I'm sure 3-0 take on this pitch. So they get two men on with 2 outs here in the bottom. Set.
There's a called strike, 3-1.
Still good hitters count, so Mike has got to be looking for a ball in a certain area where he can drive one, find a gap somewhere.
Lansky delivers. Outside, and we have runners at first and second with 2 outs for Tyler Collins. Tyler's today's third baseman and will be the first batter with a runner in scoring position in today's contest. Still early on, we're just in the top of the second.
Tyler Collins.
No score.
That's the second walk for Lansky here early in this ball game.
And Lansky's 30th pitch of the game is a ball.
Hey, you got 2, let's go.
Another 1-0 pitch. Straight back. I think that might have gotten a piece of the umpire. Going to give him a little time here to.
Well, Collins up there hacking away, too. I thought he might have a take sign there after the 5-pitch walk to Seisinger, the batter before, and felt, got ahead in the count 1-0, but he's up there hacking.
Yeah, definitely had a good pitch to swing
he
at.
did, definitely.
He was on it. How much is there to the notion that if you foul it straight back, you were right on it?
Well, I guess that's what they say. You just missed it. Yeah, just missed it. Those are balls you hit line drives right back up the middle a lot of times if you barrel up on it.
Strike called. It's 2-2.
And you can hear that catcher's mitt popping pretty good. Lansky throwing very hard on the mound. Again, you get consistent in that strike zone.
Lansky delivers the 2-2. Curveball fouled back. We'll do it again.
The old 2-2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
Brett Westcott at second. Micah Seitzinger at first. Tyler Collins at the plate, trying to do some damage. Fouls it away. It's a good pitch.
Good at bat, too, by Collins. He's fighting off some tough pitches, trying to find one he can hit somewhere.
Collins, the 8 hitter in this game. Cole McCreary on deck. And a 2-2 pitch, up high. And now we'll see the runners breaking. So manager Nick Rakowski telling him that. Make sure he goes home.
Runners will be moving here, 3-2. So now you need a single. Runner from second probably has a good chance of scoring with the runners in motion.
There they go.
Another foul ball. Collins is really hanging in there.
And Westcott didn't leave immediately.
No, he
I'm
didn't.
not quite sure he knew what was happening there. I guarantee you he'll be running this time. Here's a 3-2 pitch.
Oh.
It's up high, and the bases are loaded for Cole McCreary, the second baseman.
I thought the manager was going to come out and have a little chat with him, but evidently not. He was bringing in some foul
Second
balls.
baseman, number 5, Cole McCreary.
And it looks like we're going to have a courtesy runner.
Yep.
It's number 24, Chase
Now running at
Calvarese.
second base for Spring City, courtesy runner, number 24, Chase Calvarese.
So he's coming in for Seitzinger, the catcher. He'll
Get his gear
get his
on.
gear on. Yep. I like that rule. Keeps the game moving.
So you're not a former catcher. That's why you like that rule. I like to be out there and run a little bit, not just stand behind a dish and get beat up.
Do some beating up yourself.
Correct.
I played center field during my early years in fast pitch softball. Shifted to catching when the speed died down.
Okay.
And I would have loved to have had courtesy runners at that point. And the 0-2 pitch, down low, 1-2.
Big spot here for McCreary. A knock here gets a run in, and Spring City can try to stay from in front for a change instead of coming up from behind as they did last week.
The 1-2 pitch. Fouled off his foot. Remains 1-2. You know, Dave, if nothing else, it resets the lineup for the next inning with the leadoff hitter. So getting to that number 9 guy is an important point anyway.
I give Spring City a lot of credit for hanging in there and fouling pitches off. I said, I thought Collins had a real good at bat there. Fouled off about 4 or 5 pitches and worked the walk to load the bases with 2 out.
So McCreary stepping in there, 1-2, full windup, and the pitch is lined over the shortstop's head, but straight to the left fielder, Jason DeRoba. So on the inning, no runs on 1 hit, no errors, 3 left. We played 1.5, and it's still 0-0.
For more than 50 years, Pottstown Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery has served its community with expert dental care, offering patients dental implants and a full menu of procedures for many types of dental problems, including bone grafting, wisdom teeth, impacted canines, facial trauma, jaw surgery, oral pathology, TMJ disorders, and sleep apnea. Get the smile you've always wanted. Contact Pottstown Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery today.
At Superior Credit Union, we believe in growing stronger together. So we provide products and services to fit your financial needs and accommodate your busy lifestyle. With convenient services like home banking, e-deposits, account alerts, and a free coin counter for members. Come see why Superior Credit Union is growing. Visit any one of our 3 locations in Collegeville, Royersford, and our brand new location in Pottstown. Superior Credit Union.
Steve Karabatis alongside Dave Ridenauer as we move to the bottom of the 2nd inning here at Rams Stadium. And for the Downingtown Diamond Dogs, it will be Ryan Fry, their catcher. Saw him make a nice throw to nail Luca DeMeo in the 1st inning. He now bats for the first time and takes a called strike. Fry batting .429 this season.
Times have really changed. They're playing music in between innings, and guys are out there fielding balls and doing a little dance and carrying on, singing with the music.
Got their little TikTok dances going
Absolutely,
on.
yeah. Times have changed, I'll tell you. Holy smokes.
DeHaan quickly ahead 0-2. I umpire 10U and 12U girls softball, and I've had a couple girls come up to me and ask me to do TikTok dances with them, and I was like, after the game, not during the game, but after the game. And strike 3. So 3rd strikeout for DeHaan in this game in 4 batters. I mean, quick work of Fry, and that'll bring up
Number 7, third baseman, Braden Grafke.
I got his last name right. Got his first name wrong. It's Braden Grafke.
Yep, that's Grafke. But see, one of the things I'm really impressed with DeHaan is he's getting ahead of the batters.
He is.
So they're swinging it. That was not a strike there that Fry struck out there that he struck out with, and he swung and missed. But when you get ahead of these guys, next thing you know is they're defensive, and now they got to swing at your pitch.
Anything close.
Yeah.
It's
Again, there's
nice
0-2 quickly.
off speed. Curveball there, all sorts of movement on that thing.
Again,
And quickly had nothing into.
There's
And
strike.
strike three.
Yeah. And look at the pitch count out there, Steve. 43 pitches for Alansky, who's been all over the place, and only 16 for Dahan, and he's 1 out away from getting out of here in the second inning.
And he has the right fielder Dan Cerabelli standing in his way. And I'll say it now. We talked earlier about jinxing the players. There will be no immaculate inning. That's his first ball after 6 straight strikes to open the inning. So ball 1 to Cerabelli. I didn't want to say it beforehand because then it would have been my fault. Maybe I thought it, though. Does that count? Because I thought it. 2 straight out of the strike zone since I thought about the immaculate inning. Han's pitch. Dave, this is all my fault. I was thinking immaculate inning and 3 straight out of the zone now.
The immaculate inning, huh?
There have
too
been
many of them.
No, I think there's been. My understanding is correct. More no hitters than immaculate innings in Major League history. That seems odd, but I think that's correct. Y'all at home can fact check me on it. We'll be off the air long before you can call in and say I'm wrong. And fights right back.
Yeah.
3-2.
Yeah. I tell you, I'm impressed so far. Dahan has really done a nice job.
And Dahan from the windup and the pitch. Fouled away.
That was a good job now of Cerabelli hanging in there, fighting the count.
Absent ball boys here. The pitcher, Brett Alansky, picked up that foul ball. The on-deck hitter as well. There is no DH, and we see a strikeout. So striking out the side, Mike Dahan. Solid inning, no runs, no hits, no errors, 3 Ks. We've played 2. It's still 0-0.
At O'Donnell, Weiss, and Matei, our team approach makes all the difference.
With special needs planning, what I can do with families is help to make sure that in the event the parent no longer is there to finance the care of their child, that there's a trust available or other people available to make decisions for that child. I really like working with my clients, I like coming to work, and I really like helping them find solutions for their problems.
OWM Law.
Your life, your business, your law firm.
Welcome to WQ Diner, located here on Route 100 and King Street in beautiful Pottstown. I'm William Quinn, owner here at WQ Diner. We serve the freshest ingredients, all homemade food with exceptional service. We're open daily, 7 days a week, 5:30 a.m. to 11 p.m. Breakfast all day, full menu available all day. With homemade food, the best ingredients, and exceptional service. Take a pick from our large assortment of gourmet desserts, baked fresh daily. WQ Diner, the finer diner. I'm William Quinn, owner. Look forward to seeing you soon. Thank you.
We're in the top of the 3rd inning, no score in this game. And the leadoff hitter, David Ruckman, is coming to the plate. He popped out to the second baseman his first time up.
Yeah, we talked about him first time he was up here leading off the ball game. He is a good little leadoff hitter, though. He's a nice player, good center fielder, good range out there.
Takes a strike.
The manager, Nick Rakowski, would love to see Ruckman get on base here. It's kind of unusual that Spring City really has been having trouble scoring runs the last couple of weeks. Normally a very good hitting ball club.
Fouled past the third baseman, Grafji, and it's quickly 0-2. To your point earlier, Alansky has thrown 45 pitches, and while we're not certain of the pitch count, it's usually somewhere in the 100 range, and so it doesn't bode well for him to be here at the finish.
Ooh, good pitch.
It's a strike called. Ruckman down on strikes, 1 away. Brings up Luca DeMeo. He walked his first time up as he walks to the plate his second time up.
Shortstop, number 10, Luca DeMeo.
That's 2 strikeouts now for Alansky.
The reason I brought up that point then as we watch the first pitch here, bounces off the plate, ball 1, is that Downingtown has only one sub in this game, so I'm imagining that they'll just move
Rearrange
different
the
players
players.
around.
Yeah,
Yep.
yep.
And they're batting their pitcher in this game. There's no DH for them. 2-0. Which is kind of not a terrible thing for a manager. Makes life a lot easier having 9, 10 guys. There's a ground ball to second. Dowds picks it up, throws it kind of sloppily to Cooper, but for the out, 2 away.
He did a nice job fielding the ball, but he kind of rushed it there a little bit. Take that little crow hop and throw to first. Hit him in the chest. Actually not a bad play by Brian Cooper at first base to scoop that ball out.
So that'll bring up Brendan McVeigh with 2 away and nobody on. McVeigh hit a bit of a humpback liner to D'Ottavio for the second out of the first inning.
Oop, at the end of the bat.
Again, the opposite field.
Got a little stinger there.
Yeah, he felt that.
Yeah. That's one of the pluses of having a wooden bat, Steve. Get that ball off the end of the bat, you can little bees in there.
Well, he didn't break it, so that's a good thing.
Oh, good pitch. McVeigh was way ahead out in front of that one.
So quickly ahead, 0-2. Alansky certainly needs a quick inning.
Yes, he does.
And he's not going to get it. Line drive single into center for McVeigh. And with 2 outs, that'll bring up Nate Rosenzweig.
Designated hitter number 4, Nate Rosenzweig.
Well, you can see why McVeigh's in that 3-hole now. Hit the ball fairly hard, that line drive last time. To the shortstop this time, he finds the hole up the middle. 2-out base runner. Let's see if Coach Rikowski tries to get something going here. They've had a hard time scoring runs here of late, and maybe he needs to get something moving on the base paths.
Polanski with 2 strikeouts in this game. Rosenzweig was his first one, leading off the second. And Rosenzweig goes into the gap. As it falls, and it's going to go all the way to the fence. Off to the races. Here we go. McVeigh being rounded third. He's going to score. Rosenzweig, stand-up triple. He slid anyway.
Yeah, you got to slide. You got to get dirty after all that.
Even though the cutoff man was still holding the ball. 1-0 Spring City.
Nice piece of hitting there. Back to back with 2 outs. Those 2-out runs really kill you. McVeigh showed good speed getting around the base path.
Number 13, first baseman Andrew Eros.
He didn't give him a chance either. He went after that first pitch and just lined it into the gap out there, right at the Red Sox side. That'll bring up Andrew Eros now with a runner at third, a chance to push another run across.
Yeah, it's a big run. Definitely a big run. Certainly 1 is nice, but 2 is even better. 2 outs. We talked about Polanski. Looked like he could see his way out of this inning. 2 pretty quick outs. Now he's got to struggle and try to get this third out.
What looked like could have been a quick inning.
Yeah.
Just that quickly on 2 pitches is turned. Working from the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Low, 2-1.
Seems to be more comfortable from the windup. That last pitch he threw to Rosenzweig from the stretch, right in his wheelhouse, right in there where he could drive that ball to right center.
And it's grounded to the shortstop, D'Ottavio, who throws to first baseman Cooper for the final out. But 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, 1 left.
Top of the third for the Red
2.5.
Sox.
It's 1-0 Red Sox.
So, car stories on PCTV. I've been doing it for many years. It's a good advertising tool for the business. Plus, I enjoy doing it. I enjoy sharing the shop and the different things that you should know about your car with people. If you need a place to highlight your business, call Gus at PCTV and check it out. It's a good way to inform people about your business. You'll get new customers from it, and you can share your knowledge of your particular trade.
Yakalak Construction, serving the Tri-County area since 1946. Family owned, free estimates, all types of concrete work, sidewalks, foundations, steps, curbs, and more. Professional service and quality. Give them a call, 610-323-8134.
Looks like the wind is blowing out today, Dave. And,
a little bit, yeah.
We'll see if in this very dry, it's humid, but it's a very hot day. As Brett Alansky takes a strike, we see him go over the fence out on the 422.
I don't see pitchers hitting too many times anymore. Gets around on that one pretty quickly, though. He's only batting .214 on the season, but had a nice swing there.
Dahan quickly ahead, 0-2. So facing his pitcher counterpart here, the 1-2 pitch. Outside again. To your note, that .214 batting average is the lowest of the starting lineup here. Oddly enough, the leadoff hitter, Quinn Dowd's, only batting .227. And Brady Dowd, who I assume is a sibling, is down at the 9-hitter in the lineup. He's batting .438.
And I assume father, Sean, is the manager of the Diamond Dogs, which is got to be right up there, one of the coolest names around, the Diamond Dogs.
That is a cool name.
It is. Downingtown still looking for their first hit.
Are you trying to jinx a no-hitter, Dave?
No, I'm not trying to jinx it. I'm trying to get some action here. See if Downingtown get a couple guys on base and see how Spring City reacts.
Well, Brett Alansky is certainly making Dahan work. And he's going to make him work some more. A little ground ball at the middle for a single. So now he's going to make him work from the stretch for the first time.
Get that goose egg off the scoreboard there for hits for the Diamond Dogs.
Number 12, first baseman, Brian Cooper.
Those of you rooting for a Dahan no-hitter, please send all hate mail to Dave Ridenauer.
Courtesy runner at first base, number 4.
Got a courtesy runner for the pitcher.
It's Kyle Rentschler, the one sub on the bench. Courtesy running. I guess if you don't have any subs, I guess you would use the last batted out as your courtesy runner.
We'll see if they. I'm sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was going to say we'll see what their theory is on the bases here.
Well, Cooper squares around the bunt. This is Brian Cooper, the first baseman. Squares around the bunt, takes a strike. We're batting .385. And the courtesy runner, Kyle Rentschler, dives back. We'll see also how Dahan works from the stretch.
The coach just gave a series of signs. Whether that meant anything or not, I don't know. Oh, there it is.
Bunt, but it's foul. And quickly 0-2.
Downingtown trying a little small ball there with first baseman Brian Cooper, their first runner on base. Not a great lead at first base.
Takes outside, 1-2.
See what old Schlesinger can do behind the dish. See what kind of arm he has if they get somebody going in motion.
Fouled off of Schlesinger's face. Unfortunately, he's wearing a mask. God bless the man who invented the catcher's mask.
Certainly seen a lot of foul balls here in the early going, haven't we?
We have.
Holy smokes.
Outside makes it 2-2. Brady Dowd's the number 9 hitter on deck. Kyle Rentschler at first base, the courtesy runner. Pitcher Brett Alansky led off the inning with a single.
At first base for Downingtown, number 4, Kyle Rentschler.
Todd Gunther out there on umpire in the blue on the bases. 47 years he's been doing baseball games.
And
A lot of
Cooper
years.
down on strikes. Good job by DeHaan.
Number 6.
Second baseman, number 19, Brady Dowds.
So Brady Dowd steps in. He'll try and do something with one out here. And he grounds it past the first baseman over to second. Nice play by McCreary to go to DeMeo for the lead runner. That was the only play he had, really. As Dowds was hustling down the line ahead of DeHaan trying to cover first. And we have 2 outs.
It was a real nice play by McCreary, to be honest with you, because he had the first baseman who cut in front of him, tried to get the ball. He couldn't get it. He had the base runner there distracting him. Comes up with a nice pick and used his head and got the force at second base.
Very nice play, and that'll bring up the leadoff hitter, Quinn Dowds. With 2 away and runner on first, Quinn struck out to start the game. Takes inside.
So the courtesy runner, Rentschler, was forced at second base, and Brady Dowds will be the base runner here with 2 outs.
Foul away, it's 1-1.
See if Dad gives him a chance to steal here. Come on, Dad, let me steal a second.
And he's not going to get a chance to steal. Well, he will get a chance to steal, possibly. The home plate umpire said that the ball was never put back in play after the foul. It's Charlie Traber. So he had never called play, and therefore the pickoff never occurred.
Brady Dowds is saying, "Shoo, thank you." See,
And
wow.
Brady Dowds is stealing, and he is there easily. So after Dowds was picked off, the umpire saying he never put the ball in play, and he would know. Stolen base by Brady Dowds.
Stand up. There's your stand up. He
There's
didn't
the
have to
stand,
slide.
yeah.
He didn't have to slide there, Steve.
And this will be the first runner in scoring position now.
Yeah. See if old Quinn can help the cause out here with 2 outs.
He's got 2-1 count. 3-1, and that one gets through Seitzinger. And down to third, Brady Dowds. And I'm going to be tough, and I'm going to call that a pass ball.
Absolutely, that's not tough. That's a pass ball. Got a little lazy back there. He didn't move his body out there to try to stick the glove out and missed it. Now there's a million ways he could score from third base without a hit being gotten. So Slicer's got to work hard to block that ball if it's in the dirt or outside.
Quinn Dowds, 3-1 pitch. Inside, and that'll put runners in the corners for Jason DeRoba.
Now let's see if they put some sort of game on here or play on here, Steve, with first and third. See what Downingtown tries to do here. Maybe try to steal a run.
DeRoba grounded to short his first time up.
As you mentioned, 389 is a nice batting average, so he gets his bat on the ball.
Ooh, swing through that one.
Good pitch.
So DeHaan has been getting ahead of the hitters pretty consistently this season.
Yes.
This game started at 7 o'clock with the lights on, as it's been cloud cover the entire time we've been here. And he's running, swings through the pitch, the throw back to the pitcher.
Nice.
Perfect play, got him in a pickle. Well, I'm going to try and unravel the scoring for those of you scoring at home, but let's just say this. Runner caught stealing coming down from third. So on the inning, no runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left.
Welcome to WQ Diner, located here on Route 100 and King Street in beautiful Pottstown. I'm William Quinn, owner here at WQ Diner. We serve the freshest ingredients, all homemade food, with exceptional service. We're open daily, 7 days a week, 5:30 a.m. to 11 p.m. Breakfast all day, full menu available all day, with homemade food, the best ingredients, and exceptional service. Take a pick from our large assortment of gourmet desserts, baked fresh daily. WQ Diner, the finer diner. I'm William Quinn, owner. Look forward to seeing you soon. Thank you.
For more than 50 years, Pottstown Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery has served its community with expert dental care, offering patients dental implants and a full menu of procedures for many types of dental problems, including bone grafting, wisdom teeth, impacted canines, facial trauma, jaw surgery, oral pathology, TMJ disorders, and sleep apnea. Get the smile you've always wanted. Contact Pottstown Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery today.
We're playing at Rams Stadium, where Rod Johnson is a Hall of Famer here in Springford, and what you just looked at was Rod Johnson's pants. I bought these vintage babies from Rod over the winter, and I can finally fit in them. I'm kind of proud of myself, Dave.
Good for you.
All right, let's unwrap.
I'm sure Rod's excited about that too.
Sure
I bet he is. Yes,
he gets his name mentioned. So this is Brett Westcott batting right now. He is quickly down 0-2. To correct a mistake I made earlier, that when Brennan McVeigh came and scored in the third inning, that did make it 1-0. So it's 1-0 is the score. We're going to call the previous out as we watch the pitch go outside. We're going to watch the out that ended the inning. We're going to call it 21251, which is a Baltimore zip code, by the way.
That was a TV show or something.
But you can go back on YouTube and just check and see if I'm right about that. That's fouled right back again.
Westcott singled the first time up, and he's battling again.
Yeah, I think that was a TV show. Good old Baltimore 21251. Where are those people?
I don't know. Who knows? Well, Lansky's still hanging in there, I'll tell you. Top of the fourth.
Yep, 61 pitches so far. Here's number 62.
Ooh.
2-2.
Home plate umpire Charlie Traber, hearing it a little bit from the dugout of the Diamond Dogs.
And that's going to be fouled down the line. He's hearing it in in a nice way.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Stay there, Brett.
Yeah.
Pitch there, Brett. That's the nice way of saying we didn't like the call.
Correct. Well, they stand out there on the line before the game and talk about sportsmanship, and they hold them to it.
And there's the strikeout. Took a few extra pitches, but he got it. So one away, and that'll bring up Mike Seitzinger, the catcher.
Catcher,
He walked his first time up.
Micah Seitzinger.
That's the third strikeout on the evening for Lansky.
Lansky in the windup and the pitch. Up and away. Seitzinger with 2 assists on that last put out. What's the record for assists on one play?
I don't know that either.
Ground ball to Dowds, over to Cooper, 2 away.
Dowd's much more relaxed on that play, on that throw to first base. First time he got a ball hit too many. Real nice fielding play, but kind of hurried his throw and threw it in the dirt.
Third baseman, number 7.
A much better relaxed play for young Brady Dowds.
I'll bring up Tyler Collins as we have our first dead bat of the game. Tyler Collins walked his first time up to load the bases. Was left stranded at first. Takes the ball. We mentioned the record for assists in one play. We don't know that, but we know the record for putouts in one inning is 3. And Ryan Fry has tied that record today in the inning where his pitcher, Mike DeHaan, Brett Alansky, struck out the side. So. myself there. Seitzinger has the record.
Tried to
the Hans record. So.
Tried to overthrow that one a little bit too much there. Ball was 4 feet high. Foul balls just keep on coming, Steve.
I hope they have enough balls here. I have some golf balls in my. I'm like, oh, you know what? They use golf balls. These wood bats will start to look like aluminum bats.
Bam, bam, bam.
And that's popped straight up in the air. 2 guys calling. And it's Graf G that takes control for the final out of the inning. So, on the inning, no runs, no hits, no errors, none left. It is 1-0 Spring City.
Butter Valley Golf Course, conveniently located in the quiet rural setting of Valley, PA, just off Route 100. One of the nicest, most affordable 18-hole course in the region. With changing elevations, challenging greens, and scenic fairways, golfers of all ability levels are sure to enjoy their round. Butter Valley Golf Course is a great place to enjoy the game of golf with friends or family, young and old alike. Grab some buddies and grab a meal at the Runway Grill before or after your round. Butter Valley Golf Course.
Looking for family-friendly, pet-friendly, waterproof floors? Carpet One has you covered. With a huge selection of waterproof flooring, including luxury vinyl, laminate, tile, and introducing Oath by Resista, the next generation of waterproof carpets. Soft, lush, and ultra-tough. Spill, soil, and bleach resistant. With a 10-year no exclusions warranty. Carpet One Floor and Home, your choice for waterproof flooring.
And we move to the top of the 4th inning. Jason DeRoba taking a strike. DeRoba was at bat the previous inning when the Baltimore zip code out.
Keystone Cops running around, but he did a nice job of running through that, though, and made the right plays.
We'll see if Gus can put in some Benny Hill music there for that play. Only guys our age are going to get that reference. Swings through it, 1-2.
Unfortunately for Downingtown, they had a guy on third base in scoring position, which they haven't had all game, and runs have been at a minimum. And Spring City came through with another clutch play.
And the strikeout, number 7 on the day for DeHaan, 1 away. That'll bring up Matt Diatavio. He was a strikeout victim in the first.
Shortstop number 44, Matt Diatavio.
You say Diatavio, I say Diatavio. Let's call the whole thing off. Here's the pitch, and that's a strike.
Well, I'll tell you, DeHaan has not slowed down his rhythm. That's for darn sure. He gets it, gets the sign, and throws it.
That's fouled away. 0-2.
And that's been the count a lot of these batters here tonight. Falling behind 0-2 to DeHaan. And again, they've been on defensive. They have not been able to get up there and take those rips that you can just swing from your heels. Because you have 2 strikes on you, and there you are. Very defensive swing.
Exactly to your point.
Yep.
8 strikeouts on the day. Quickly 2 away as Ryan Fry steps to the plate. He was a strikeout victim in the second.
I'm not sure what DeHaan's career high is in strikeouts, but he doesn't look like an overpowering strikeout kind of pitcher. He gets the ball, get it in play, and do his thing. 8 strikeouts is a good night here for young Mike DeHaan. Only in the 4th inning.
That one misses low. One of the few batters he started off with a ball. You see those statistics with Major League Baseball and getting ahead in the count and how batters bat when they start a count 0-2, and it's mind-boggling. It's night and day.
Now
He's got that little breaking pitch on that outside corner, and it's tough to reach. And old Ryan Fry said, man, this guy's pitching me tough.
Yep. He tried that breaking pitch again, and that is out to the right fielder McVeigh for the final out of the inning. And so now we've played 3.5. No runs, no hits, no errors, none left. 1-0 Spring City.
Hi, I'm Joe, and this is Chris, and many of you know us. And we'd like to welcome you to our new showroom here at 618 North Reading Avenue in Boyertown, where we offer Kohler faucets, Moen faucets as well, vanities, tubs, and many accessories.
Here we have an operating, high-efficiency, Energy Star rated American Standard furnace combined with a variable speed AC condenser. Let us install one today to start saving you money throughout the heating and cooling season.
Here at Patriot, we now offer kitchen and bath designs.
So come visit us today at 618 North Reading Avenue or visit our website at www.patriotnp.com.
This is the year you're going to improve your game. No excuses. And the pros at Blackwood Golf Academy are here to help. With their 23-acre all-grass driving range, full-service pro shop, and computerized swing analysis, Blackwood Golf Academy will get your game up to par. Need lessons? Individual and group instruction with head pro Chris Carr will shave strokes off your game and make you the envy of your next foursome. Blackwood Golf Academy, a country club setting open to the public, adjacent to Blackwood Golf Course in Douglasville.
We moved to the top of the 5th. I erroneously said we were in the middle of the 4th earlier. Keep forgetting that Spring City is not the home team here.
It is confusing, it really is.
But they are up 1-0. And squaring around the bunt and offering on a high pitch, Cole McCreary, so that's a strike.
Good idea, but not a good pitch to bunt. It's up in his eyes. The number 9-hole hitter trying to get on base there, Steve.
And for whatever reason, Dave, I'm going to need your help here. I didn't mark down what Cole did his first time up. Did he fly out to left?
Yes, he did.
Yeah, okay. I remember that now.
Made the third out in the second inning.
Yeah, he lined out with the bases loaded.
Yep.
That's right. Grounder down to first, and they're saying it's off his foot. And, that's Todd Gunther, the first base, or the base umpire, if you will, calling that.
Called it right away, too.
And
No
explains why
hesitation.
McCreary didn't run.
Yep.
Ooh. 1-2 count on McCreary. And Lansky's pitch is hit high towards right side. Second baseman back. Brady Dowds makes the catch. One away. And that'll bring up the leadoff hitter, David Ruckman.
Center fielder, number 26, David Ruckman.
Ruckman has popped out to second and struck out in this game, 0 for 2.
He needs to get something going here. They need to. Spring City wants to add a couple insurance runs here if they possibly can. Take a little pressure off the Hahn. Got to get the top of the lineup going.
Ruckman takes a strike.
Ruckman, DeMeo are two guys that they got to get on base because McVeigh and Rosenwig can knock them in.
Yeah. We saw that with the triple by Rosenzweig that scored the only run of this game. They appeal down to first base. No swing, says Todd Gunther. And it's 1-1. There's a ground ball to short. D'Ottavio got a Sunday hop, throws it down to Cooper for the second out. And quickly 2 are away.
Yeah, they kicked off the side of the mound, as you mentioned. The big Sunday hop came right off the backside of that mound.
Luca DeMaio.
So DeMaio, 0 for 1. He walked in the first inning and grounded the second and the third. And now he bats in the 5th. Only the odd innings. Takes a strike. And we said it before, we'll say it again. Alansky needs a quick inning. He's up to 81 pitches already. That's outside.
You mentioned the fact earlier that the one thing Downingtown does not have is a lot of depth. You know, they're going to have to shuffle some guys around here, and I'm sure they have some other guys who can throw a little bit, but they don't get a chance to get down to the bullpen and warm up, that's for sure.
There's a strike. 1-2. And Alansky's pitch is grounded to first. Nice play by Cooper. He does it himself to end the inning. So on the inning, no runs, no hits, no errors, none left. We played 4.5. And it is 1-0 Red Sox.
At O'Donnell, Weiss, and Matei, our team approach makes all the difference.
Business law is complex because it's easy to make costly mistakes. OWM is able to handle any area of law that a business or individual in our community needs.
We are the ones who are uniquely talented and uniquely positioned to do that for your benefit. That's what drives me to come to work every day.
OWM Law.
Your life,
your business, your law firm.
At Superior Credit Union, we believe in growing stronger together. So we provide products and services to fit your financial needs and accommodate your busy lifestyle. With convenient services like home banking, e-deposits, account alerts, and a free coin counter for members. Come see why Superior Credit Union is growing. Visit any one of our 3 locations in Collegeville, Royersford, and our brand new location in Pottstown. Superior Credit Union.
Please remember to subscribe to the PCTV network on YouTube. Don't just like us, subscribe. And then watch it 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Never turn it off. Put it on every device you have. That's what I do. How about you, Dave?
Absolutely. I even learned how to do it. It's my first experience on YouTube.
Braden Grafge leading off. He struck out in the second and swings through one here. Mike DeHaan has been in control this entire game, giving up 1 hit.
8 strikeouts, as you mentioned, Steve.
Quickly ahead, 0-2.
Only 1 walk. It's a good night. It's a good line.
And right now on the good end of a 1-0 lead.
Only 57 pitches.
And swings at one in dirt, fouled away.
Big sigh of relief there for Grafge. Gotta get a piece of that.
We had 3 fans just walk up to our right here. That moves the crowd to 35 fans here tonight. For those of you that had the over-under at 35, you're right on right now. Counted them myself.
Good 1-2 or good 0-2 pitch.
It was. Took one right down the middle, and he set him up with that pitch, as you mentioned earlier. Yep, you're absolutely right.
He was definitely looking for another little bender.
So that's 9 strikeouts, and that'll bring up Dan Sarabelli.
Right fielder number 1, Dan Sarabelli.
And guess what, Dave? He struck out his first time up.
Another big win for our Phillies today. Brandon Marsh lit it up. Good to see Brandon back in the lineup after that leg injury. I think he had 4 hits.
Marsh was up in Reading for a couple of games, a couple of rehab games to a capacity crowd. 1-1.
Bryce Harper extended his hitting streak today. And the bullpen did an excellent job keeping the Tigers at bay. Alvarado a little shaky in the 9th, but all in all, pretty good day by the pen.
That's 10 strikeouts. And that'll bring up the pitcher, Brett Alansky, the lone spot on the line for Mike DeHaan. the one base hit. See if Alansky can go 2 for 2. Inside for a ball. Talking about the Tigers, I'm going to be in Cleveland on July 24th, and I'll see those Tigers play the Guardians. And that one is stroked well into right field. Going back on it and making the play is Brennan McVeigh, and that'll be the end of the inning, but that was a loud little poke out there. No runs, no hits, no errors, none left. We've played 5. It's 1-0 Spring City.
Welcome to WQ Diner, located here on Route 100 and King Street in beautiful Pottstown. I'm William Quinn, owner here at WQ Diner. We serve the freshest ingredients, all homemade food with exceptional service. We're open daily, 7 days a week, 5:30 a.m. to 11 p.m. Breakfast all day, full menu available all day. With homemade food, the best ingredients, and exceptional service. Take a pick from our large assortment of gourmet desserts, baked fresh daily. WQ Diner, the finer diner. I'm William Quinn, owner. Look forward to seeing you soon. Thank you.
For more than 50 years, Pottstown Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery has served its community with expert dental care, offering patients dental implants and a full menu of procedures for many types of dental problems, including bone grafting, wisdom teeth, impacted canines, facial trauma, jaw surgery, oral pathology, TMJ disorders, and sleep apnea. Get the smile you've always wanted. Contact Pottstown Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery today.
Brennan McVeigh will lead off the 6th inning here for Spring City. Steve Karabatis alongside Dave Reidenauer.
Well, they got the meat of the lineup up here now. We got 3, 4, and 5 up. We'll see if Spring City can get something going.
Pitch is a strike.
They started that rally last time up with 2 outs. 2-out single got everybody going.
One and one on McVeigh. 1 for 2 with that single. And the lone run scored of the game, as you mentioned. Fouled away. Polanski winds and delivers. Fouled away.
Exact same spot the last one went. Right off the screen in front of the Downingtown dugout.
Did you catch that fan that caught 2 foul balls in a row?
Yeah, did you see the one in Baltimore? The guy leaned over the edge out in deep right field?
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Act like you've been there.
Yeah.
Fouled away. I'm just gonna record myself saying fouled away, and I'm just gonna press a button.
Yeah, about it. A lot of foul balls here tonight.
Alansky about to throw pitch number 90. Fouled away. Kind of getting used to this now. What's the rule? How many foul balls till you're out?
Well, kickball used to be like 1 or 2.
Right. If you fouled it with 2 strikes, you're out.
You're
right?
out, yeah.
And Alansky's pitch, fouled away. I'm going to say it before he even does it next time.
His own bench giving a little credit there for all these foul balls.
Yep. You call it credit. I don't think that's what they're doing now. Up high. And after 8 pitches, the count is 2-2. So he will have a 10-pitch at bat. We mentioned earlier we're not certain what the pitch count is. It is 100 at the high school level. This is Legion. And this is grounded. Oh, kind of a twisty one down to Grafji, who throws not in time. Boy, this is a tough one. That was a weird spin on that ball. I'm going to give him a single on that.
I would too.
Yeah, I think I'm going to give him a single on that. That was just a strange hop they took on Grafji. And to his benefit as well, he was probably just expecting another foul ball.
Well, the scoreboard puts it down as an error.
That's a tough error.
That is a tough error.
That's a tough error. But
in between hop with some major spin on that ball.
All right, so we'll change the scoring to E5 because we are not the official scorers. This will bring up Nate Rosenzweig. He's 1 for 2, struck out in the second, and then hit a booming triple into the right center field gap to score McVeigh, who is on first base right now.
Not a great lead either over there.
Fouled away. I guess he just figures he'll just score when Rosenzweig hits the fence again.
I guess.
And slides into third while the second baseman holds onto the ball way out in right field. They say the most exciting 2 minutes in sports is the Kentucky Derby. Most exciting 2 minutes in sports is watching me try and leg out a triple. Rosenzweig got there in a hurry. 0-2 pitch, runner breaking, strikeout. But the steal will stand for McVeigh. So stolen base for McVeigh. Rosenzweig strikes out for the first out of the inning. And that'll bring up Andrew Eros, the first baseman.
First baseman, number 13, Andrew Eros.
He'll bat with a runner in scoring position, as he did with Rosenzweig on third back in the third inning. And this result will be better as it goes off of second base. I think that ball went off the pitcher's mound, off the pitcher's rubber, off second base, and they still managed to keep it in the infield. That was the strangest infield single I've ever seen.
Well, the shortstop really made a good play to hustle in there to keep it from going to the outfield, because McVeigh definitely would have scored had that ball gotten to the outfield.
Yeah, so credit to Matt D'Ottavio for coming in and holding the runner at third, and that should be it for Alansky. He's at 97 pitches. We will be back after this break.
Hello, everyone. I'm Bernie Gallagher, TV sports broadcaster for PCTV Network, here at our Master Control Room with our Managing Director, Gus Pellet, on the campus of Pottsgrove Senior High School. Red alert. Business owners, advertise on PCTV. Why? We're running a sensational TV commercial package right now. 500 commercials in 90 days, free halftime interviews, free weekly promos, and your commercial will air every night between 5 and 11, 5 times, most notably during live primetime sporting events. Upgrade to the annual package will chop the price by 1/3 and give you a free 30-minute infomercial. And a final note, if you message me on Facebook, Bernie Gallagher, or text or call me at 610-970-6243, I'll bring the coffee and donuts. Give me 5 minutes of your time. We'll sit down, develop a business plan that will guarantee you new customers and make you a household name on the PCTV network.
Fielder, number 11, Brett Westcott.
So it was just a mound visit. Dave did not remove Alansky from the game. He's at 97 pitches, so he's got to be nearing the end of his rope here soon.
Well, I'm sure it's the first and third situation now that Spring City has, and Downingtown wants to figure out what they want to do. The runner breaks from first.
As the runner does. And they throw to the up man as D'Ottavio cut in front. And McVeigh was not fooled at all. So stolen base for Eros. Puts him at second. McVeigh stays at third, had no intention of running home. Knew something was up.
Yeah, he thought it was one of them quick snap throws back to the pitcher again, and he did not want to get picked off a third. So certainly a heads-up play by McVeigh.
So Brett Westcott squares the bunt, takes high, and it's 2-0.
The infield is playing in on the grass here now with runners on second and third and one out.
Certainly can ill afford to give up any more runs, especially with only one hit in the game. It's popped away as he fouled it away.
Kind of a safety squeeze as McVeigh did not break on the pitcher releasing the ball, so it's a safety squeeze.
Let's see if he squares around again. He does not. Takes inside 3-1.
That would have been ball 4 had he not offered it that bunt. That ball was high and eye level.
If he does go to ball 4, I'll have some questions for you, but for now it's 3-1. Dave, I have some questions for you.
Okay.
So he walks Westcott to load up the bases for Micah Seitzinger. Sets up a force at every base. Not the worst thing in the world. It looks like the pitching change will happen now with 102 pitches. So we'll come back and continue this discussion after this break.
Welcome to WQ Diner, located here on Route 100 and King Street in beautiful Pottstown. I'm William Quinn, owner here at WQ Diner. We serve the freshest ingredients, all homemade food with exceptional service. We're open daily, 7 days a week, 5:30 a.m. to 11 p.m. Breakfast all day, full menu available all day with homemade food, the best ingredients, and exceptional service. Take a pick from our large assortment of gourmet desserts, baked fresh daily. WQ Diner, the finer diner. I'm William Quinn, owner. Look forward to seeing you soon. Thank you.
Butter Valley Golf Course, conveniently located in the quiet rural setting of Valley, PA, just off Route 100. One of the nicest, most affordable 18-hole course in the region. With changing elevations, challenging greens, and scenic fairways, golfers of all ability levels are sure to enjoy their round. Butter Valley Golf Course is a great place to enjoy the game of golf with friends or family, young and old alike. Grab some buddies and grab a meal at the Runway Grill before or after your round. Butter Valley Golf Course.
Kyle Rentschler into pitch, number 4, the only player on the bench, so there wasn't, as we speculated earlier, wholesale changes within the fielding positions. It's just a guy coming off the bench.
Catcher, Micah.
But I had mentioned to you during the break here that he probably didn't have a lot of time in the bullpen because there's nobody down there to catch him.
That's right.
Unless the coach went down there and at least played catch with him, but we'll see how it affects him. It's like Downingtown's playing back for a double play ball. Huh.
Which is to the point that we were talking about before the break. Are we better off with the bases loaded?
I want to play the infield in. We have one hit. If I'm Downingtown, we got one hit. Runs are at a premium. I got to try to at least cut that guy off at home.
Okay. And ground ball to second. Over to short for 1. Back to first. Oh, and he threw it away. That's going to allow 2 runs to score. And what would have been an inning-ending double play ends up becoming 2 runs.
Wow.
And are you ready for this? Are you ready for this, Dave? There's no error on that play. Because you cannot assume a double play and the runner did not advance to second. There is no error on that play.
And there's your courtesy runner, Steve, which is upsetting to me to no end.
Zach Yuba coming in to run for Micah. So let's do the scoring on that. That's a fielder's choice.
Yep.
4-6 that he races Westcott at second. But it's possible they'll give an error. They did give an error, and here's why: because the runner from third would not have scored.
Okay.
So the runner from from second would not have scored. Excuse me. The second run coming in is what made that an error. So that was an error, a throwing error on the shortstop, D'Ottavio. And it's 3-0.
Now batting number 7, third baseman Tyler Collins.
All right, now that we have that all figured out, Tyler Collins is batting.
Yep. 0 for 1 with a walk.
got the double play ball he needed. Just couldn't get that throw to first. And runner breaking, Yuba steals it easily.
He didn't need to worry about that runner. He needs to get the batter at the plate and come in there and see if they can scratch out a couple of runs. That was a hard-hit ball by Schlesinger. And the second baseman actually made a pretty nice play to get that thing even going. Unfortunately, shortstop, in his haste to try to turn that double play, threw it away. That would have been a sweet, sweet double play to end that inning.
It would have been. As it stands 3-0 Spring City. I'm trying to push another one across here. 2-2 count. Collins had a 10-pitch at bat himself earlier this game. And runner breaking for third. Swings and misses. Throw down to first, not in time. So we have a stolen base for Yuba.
Umpire took a shot.
We have Collins reaching on a strikeout.
Now batting number 5, second baseman Cole McCreary.
It's a strikeout wild pitch. A stolen base for Yuba. An umpire doubled over. It's Charlie Traber. What are we missing, Dave? We missing anything? We got everything.
He took a shot on that left wrist, hand wrist area.
I was umpiring a couple of weeks ago, and a girl threw her bat, hit me right in the hand. Didn't hurt at all, but it crushed my ball strike indicator. Just absolutely crushed it. Fortunately, I had a backup, because you never know when a girl's going to throw her bat and crush your ball strike indicator. I was a Boy Scout growing up. Our motto is always be prepared.
Well, the courtesy runner Uba gets to third base on that, and Collins legged that out to first before the catcher could get the ball down there, and we got caught up with the umpire getting waffled in the wrist and hand.
Okay, so that's where we are.
Yep.
We've reset it for you. 2 outs.
First and third.
Rentschler delivers. Delayed steal. No throw, and then a throw down to third.
Have a special on our pretzels, $1. The pretzel lady is around selling pretzels for $1.
Special on the pretzels for $1. Can I buy you $1? Can I buy you a pretzel? I won't buy you $1. I'm trying to quit.
Big batter in this game.
Yeah, with 2 in scoring position.
Yeah, Spring City would love to get a couple more in here, and for Downingtown really to have a shot, they got to get out of this inning with minimal damage done.
Cole McCreary stepping in. He's lined to left and popped out the second. And now he's worked to count to 2-1. If McCreary should reach, it's the top of the lineup with David Ruckman waiting on deck.
Yep. And I'm sure Ruckman would like to get up with a couple of guys on base for a change. Usually as a leadoff guy, he's the one responsible for getting on base, trying to set the table up for those big guns coming up behind him. But those leadoff guys like to bat with some guys on scoring position.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out, but not before 2 runs score on 2 hits, 1 error, and 2 left. We've worked through 5.5. It's 3-0 Spring City.
At Superior Credit Union, we believe in growing stronger together. So we provide products and services to fit your financial needs and accommodate your busy lifestyle. With convenient services like home banking, e-deposits, account alerts, and a free coin counter for members. Come see why Superior Credit Union is growing. Visit any one of our 3 locations in Collegeville, Royersford, and our brand new location in Pottstown. Superior Credit Union.
For more than 50 years, Pottstown Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery has served its community with expert dental care, offering patients dental implants and a full menu of procedures for many types of dental problems, including bone grafting, wisdom teeth, impacted canines, facial trauma, jaw surgery, oral pathology, TMJ disorders, and sleep apnea. Get the smile you've always wanted. Contact Pottstown Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery today.
Please subscribe to the PCTV network on YouTube. You can see our mugs. You can see what we look like. The faces behind these voices. As we start the 6th inning, first pitch swinging, Brian Cooper right back to Dahan. He tosses to first base for the out, and quickly one's away.
Can't ask for anything more than that. 1 pitch, little 1-hopper right back to you. Get that first out. Work on the number 9 hole hitter now, Brady Downs.
Brady's 0 for 1. He had a fielder's choice. Reached on a fielder's choice. Back in the 3rd. Batting here in the 6th inning with 1 away. And he's first pitch swinging with a Sunday hop down to Eros. He takes it himself for the 2nd out. 2 pitches, 2 outs. I will bet the farm that Quinn Dowds is taking a pitch here. I will bet the farm. I don't own a farm, but if I had a farm,
Center
I'd bet
fielder,
it.
number 15, Quinn Downs.
Final line on Brett Alansky, the pitcher for Downingtown. 5 1/3 innings, 4 hits, 3 runs, only 1 of them earned. 3 walks, 4 strikeouts. He left trailing 1-0, and if not for that tough luck throwing error on what should have been a double play, would have left the game with only 1 given up. 1-1 to Quinn Dowds, who has struck out and reached on a walk. Officially 0 for 1.
Ooh.
It's 2-1.
Just a hair low, but again, Dahan, and I don't want to sound repetitive, but he's really doing a great job of getting the ball, getting the sign, and throwing it.
And grounded up the middle for a base hit. 2nd hit of the game for Downingtown. Their first hit since the 3rd inning. And that'll bring up Jason DeRoba, who was grounded to short and struck out. And he now represents the tying run. I'm sorry, he represents the on-deck hitter represents the tying run. DeRoba takes a strike.
See if Jason could put a good swing on something here, Steve. Comes in with a really nice batting average at 389 and struck out and grounded to 3rd. See if he can put a good swing on something here.
Outside. Dahan fouled right back at us. You didn't even flinch.
Nope.
Good for you. So count 1 and 2 to DeRoba. And Dahan throws a little high. 2 and 2.
Should have started counting the number of foul balls at the beginning of the game, Steve.
Yeah, you know.
We might have to call Guinness after this game. I've never seen so many foul balls. It's amazing. Good eye. Good eye.
Certainly, folks can go back here on this video on the PCTV network and go back and count them all. I'm going to guess somewhere upwards of 35.
Easy.
A lot of them. Runner breaking, and the pitch is lined into the gap. Gets down, cut off by McVeigh, who gets it in quickly. That saves a run. So great play by McVeigh to hold DeRoba to a single and to hold Dowds to third
base. Yep.
But that does bring up the tying run, and Matt
Number 40,
Diatavio.
shortstop, Matt Diatavio.
And he is the 3-hitter.
I think Matt would love to atone for that throwing error he made on that double play ball right now with a nice little knock somewhere. Find a gap. Again, you mentioned him. He come in batting 500 on the year, so he certainly has skills.
And check swing strike. He has struck out twice in this game, so unable to solve DeHaan yet.
Yep.
Fouled away.
36.
Keep them count. We'll just go with that.
It's like
now I'm going to go back and count them and see how close I was.
What's the old song? I know. How many of them were there? 25 of them or something?
Bill Withers.
Yeah, Bill Withers.
That voice you hear in the background, Gus Tellis, Constantine J. Tellis. Fouled right back at us. Again, no flinch. Well done. Well trained. We trust this netting, too. Number 37, by the way.
Yeah. Ooh.
Timeout called by the batter.
Getting self-organized. Yep. Didn't want to get quick pitched there.
Nope. It's down 0-2 in this count. With runners at first and third. Pitch. Up and away.
2-2 now, which is certainly a better hitter's count, obviously. Now he can sort of look for one maybe in a certain area and drive that thing, find a gap.
And struck out for the third time. First time looking. The 11th strikeout for DeHaan. It couldn't have come at a better time for him. So on the inning, no runs on 2 hits, no errors, 2 left. We go to the 7th. It's 3-0 Red Sox.
Hello, everyone. I'm Bernie Gallagher, TV sports broadcaster for PCTV Network, here at our Master Control Room with our Managing Director, Gus Tellis, on the campus of Potts Grove Senior High School. Red alert. Business owners, advertise on PCTV. Why? We're running a sensational TV commercial package right now. 500 commercials in 90 days, free halftime interview, free weekly promos, and your commercial will air every night between 5 and 11, 5 times, most notably during live primetime sporting events. Upgrade to the annual package will chop the price by 1/3 and give you a free 30-minute infomercial. And a final note, if you message me on Facebook, Bernie Gallagher, or text or call me at 610-970-6243, I'll bring the coffee and donuts. Give me 5 minutes of your time. We'll sit down, develop a business plan that will guarantee you new customers and make you a household name on the PCTV network.
We move to the top of the 7th, and the leadoff hitter David Ruckman comes up to bat for Spring City. Ruckman 0 for 3 today. They're adjusting their center fielder into the opposite field. Ooh. Pitch is up high from Rentschler.
Fourth time through the lineup here, which is a good number. You look at some Downingtown guys have only had 2 at-bats. It's going to be 4 at-bats for Ruckman, DeMeo, and McVeigh at least.
Yep.
Certainly Ruckman would like to get that collar off his neck here and get a knock somewhere.
All the way. Rentschler working from the stretch with nobody on base. And the pitch fouled away.
You see more and more guys doing that, Steve. It's I don't know what the trend of that is, but there's certainly a trend of it. We saw it last week here as well. Nobody on base used to always be the wind up and let her loose, but now they're working from that stretch.
I guess they figure there's a lot more that can go wrong in a windup. To me, it seems like a windup allows you to have a little more oomph behind your pitch, but maybe you don't need that much oomph. You need more movement than oomph. Oomph is a technical term.
I got you.
Fouled away. If you're listening to this game in the evening, trying to fall asleep, listening to our dulcet tones, just keep hearing me say fouled away.
That's 3 more of this at bat.
It is. It's inside.
It's in the box. It's in the batter's box on that side. No more about balls and strikes. No more.
Someone in the Downingtown dugout taking umbrage with that call.
Especially after the umpire got hit in the wrist with a foul ball. I thought he broke it. He's not happy. Now's not a good time to get on his bad side.
Pitch. And that is lined into right field for a base
hit.
hit.
Ruckman.
So Ruckman is leadoff base runner for Luca DeMeo.
Shortstop, number 10, Luca DeMeo.
DeMeo 0 for 2. He walked in the first, grounded to second in the third, and grounded to first unassisted in the fifth. This guy's batting in all the odd innings, 1, 3, 5, and 7. Also all prime numbers for our number files at home.
Old Ruckman looks a little runnerish down there. The old Richie Ashburn and Harry Kalis turn.
He throws over to first base. I won't do my Harry Kalis.
Yeah, Ruckman wants to show everybody why he's the leadoff guy. Got on base with a hit. Now I want to run a little bit on these base paths.
Squaring around to bunt. And fouling away. Fouled away.
That's something old coach Nick Rakowski is going to have to work on. They have not gotten a bunt down tonight, and they've tried several times. I think the first thing you got to start to do is bunt a strike. You know, no sense trying to bunt a ball. First of all, a walk is better than a sacrifice. You got to start bunting strikes.
Does not square around. And that ball gets past the catcher Fry. And scooting on down to second is Ruckman on the wild pitch. One and one count to DeMeo. And a runner in scoring position.
Tough night back there for old Ryan Fry. You know, both pitchers have been sort of inconsistently wild. And it's a tough night, hot night. He's doing a pretty solid job, though. Had a nice throw out, caught stealing.
Squaring around the bunt again.
Whoa.
And Rentschler throws it all the way to the backside.
Get home.
Second wild pitch. And looks like the catcher, Ryan Fry, with a little bit of a limp there. He slid hard on the cinder down here, yeah, and slid into the fence as well.
As I said, tough night for Ryan Fry. He's done a good job. I know that he and the umpire work pretty good together there, and the ump's going to give him a second or two to regroup a little bit. But just a situation there where Rentschler tries to overthrow that pitch. Tried to throw that thing 100 miles an hour, and it's way out of control.
So it's going to be a 2-1 pitch, and it's 3-1 up high again.
Infield is in, as they know they cannot afford to give up any more runs. They're going to try to cut that runner off at home, try to deny Ruckman from scoring the 4th run for Spring City.
And he walks him. So that'll put runners in the corners with nobody out for Brendan McVeigh.
Scrappy little hitter, too. Tough little hitter in it.
And time is called as Fry goes out to speak to his pitcher. Here comes.
They're going to work the 1st and 3rd situation again.
Yep.
Again, see if Springford plays it conservative, or excuse me, Spring City, I'm sorry. Spring City plays it conservative, or do they try to get something going here? Of course, Downingtown wants to convert. They've thrown it back to the pitcher. They've thrown it to the cutoff man. They have also thrown it straight down to third base. So there's some options for Downingtown. They want to make sure everybody's on the same page.
What we don't know as far as options is if there's any pitching options. We know that their starter, Brett Alansky, has reached his pitch limit, and that their only bench player, Kyle Rentschler, has come in to pitch. Whether any of the position players can pitch or not is unknown, by us anyway.
Well, then you mentioned the fact that Dylan Miller and Brett Connolly are not here. I don't know if any of those two guys have the ability to come in and pitch as well. So, they're playing with a short squad here this evening, and it's getting hot and getting long. Rentschler needs to reach back and start throwing some strikes.
So the batter is Brendan McVeigh. He's 1 for 3. In my opinion, should be 2 for 3. But a tough error given to Grafgy. They have scored twice in this game.
Downingtown had to move their infield back now to regular positions. They had been playing on the grass here to try to cut off Ruckman from scoring. But now with a runner on first, they have to go back to their normal spots. Said old Fry back there is starting to really he's going to sleep well tonight. He's going to get a nice cold shower and something to eat and go right to sleep.
Pitch to McVeigh. Up high. 3-0. DeMeo at first. Ruckman at third. 3-0. Spring City. Nobody away. Looking to tack on some more runs. I'd say, Dave, another run here and this game could be over.
Well, there's another walk. Well, it's unfortunate. Again, up until the 6th inning, Downingtown was playing pretty solid. The pitchers were a little in between, a little shaky sometimes on the mound, but it was still a pretty good game. But here now in the 7th inning, along with the 6th inning, they seem to be getting a little tired.
Brings up the designated hitter, Nate Rosenzweig, who has a triple in the middle of a couple strikeouts. Great play by Fry to save a run there.
And you can see now Rentschler's really, he's really squeezing it. He's really trying. He's trying to aim the ball rather than throw it, and he's hasn't been close in the strike zone yet. And make it pretty easy on Spring City.
Goes all the way to the backstop, comes back quickly, but Rentschler does not get in time. I think frustration getting the best of him there.
Yeah.
And it's 4-0 Spring City. As Ruckman comes in to score on the wild pitch, the runners move up to 2nd and 3rd respectively. McVeigh and DeMeo.
It's a helpless feeling for a coach, for a player. It's nothing you can do. You got to hope that somehow Rentschler can reach down there and at least throw the ball over the plate. Or hit it at somebody.
Yeah, he is struggling out there.
Not even close, and you feel for the young man out there.
Do.
You feel for him, sure.
As a softball coach, and we have an ejection here. So it sounds like the manager, Sean Dowds, has been ejected.
I don't think it was him. I think it was the assistant.
Oh, is it the assistant?
Well, again, you could tell a total frustration here on Downingtown's part.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate. It was a good game for 5 innings. In the 6th inning, sort of started falling apart, and now here in the 7th, things have really unraveled for Downingtown.
Yeah, you hate to go back to one play, and I certainly don't want to single anybody out, but the error by Tavio on what would have been an inning-ending double play would have kept the game at 1-0, really changed the complexion of this game.
Now, umpire's giving an explanation to the coach. As like I said, after he got hit with that foul ball in the wrist, and it's been a hot night back there, and he's had to work hard because of the inconsistency from the Downingtown pitchers has really made his job difficult. Now is not a good time to work him over a little bit, and he decided he had enough.
I was going to mention that I used to coach girls fast pitch softball at Westmont Christian Academy, and I remember a game I had where I had no other pitchers. I just had my one girl, and she was struggling, and there was nothing I could do. I had to leave her in there to struggle. I felt so bad for her, but I had no one else who could throw. Oh, that's grounded to third. Throw to first. And safe is the call. So a wide throw to first by Grafji. His second error of the game. Runners did not advance on that play. They were playing it safe, as they certainly should have. And we have a bases loaded situation again.
But again, you know, when it rains, it pours, Steve. You know, there, third baseman makes a nice play, has plenty of time to get the ball over there, and unfortunately makes a bad throw. Now the bases are loaded again.
And fouled away. To the credit of Brian Cooper over there at first base, he came off the base, got that ball, and raced the runner, Ross, excuse me.
Now that's Rosen. That's Rosendrant at first. That was Nate Rosenring who got the first base on that E5. Now this is Evo's bat.
Gotcha. Okay.
But he hustled down the line.
He did.
To his credit. And a boy, Ryan Fry. Good block. Don't you quit. Don't you quit back there, buddy.
You're right. I put that in the wrong spot there. So.
Still nobody out here in the top half of the 7th. Bases loaded. Spring City all over the place.
One and two count. Pitcher Kyle Rentschler has been struggling, trying to battle through this. Get 3 outs, see his way back to the bench. And now a warning given over to the
Spring City bench.
Mm-hmm. I didn't hear what was going on, but apparently Charlie Traver did.
Yeah.
And Rentschler's pitch in the dirt. Evens the count at 2-2. And once again, a great play by Ryan Fry, saving a run there. The 2-2 pitch. Foul all the way.
Rentschler having a hard time keeping his cap on there. Something doesn't fit right. I don't know if it's too small or too big, but the thing pops off every time he throws the ball.
There was a pitcher for the Mets back in the 80s that happened to. John Pasella. I just pulled that one out of my hat. Every pitch he threw, his hat would fly off. There's actually a picture of him on a 1981 baseball card with his hat on the ground as he's throwing his pitch. Three-two pitch. Not even close. And that's going to force in a run.
Yep.
And make our score 5-0. As DeMeo comes in and scores the 5th run for the Red Sox.
Left
Vang moves up
fielder,
to
number
3rd.
11, Brett Westcott.
Rosenzweig the 2nd. And Eros now camped out at first base. Brett Westcott steps to the plate.
Come on, Brett.
Westcott 1 for 2, had a single in the 2nd. Also walked in the 6th. Takes a strike.
Tell you, it's got to be a strange feeling for the Downingtown people as well. One thing that Downingtown, both East and West high schools, have been very, very good. All their sports teams, particularly football and baseball, have done really, really well over there since they split up and have 2 high schools. So this has got to be very, very unusual for these Downingtown people to see this, what's happening here these last 2 innings.
Rentschler quickly ahead 0-2 on Westcott. The 0-2 pitch. Outside. Good pick by Fry.
Yep.
Who needs some time, and again, picking up his hat, Rentschler.
If you notice, I think Rentschler falls off the mound towards the first base side, and that's why a lot of his balls have been low and away to right-handed batters. You know, he's got to follow through straight down the mound, stay on that midline, if you will, and follow through that way. But he falls off that mound towards the first base side, and where he falls, his arm follows, and the ball just goes outside to right-handed batters. Go.
And down on strikes. So 1 away, as Westcott is a strikeout victim for the 2nd time this evening.
Catcher, number
That'll bring
25,
up Micah Seitzinger.
Micah Seitzinger.
The catcher is 0 for 2 today officially. He does have a walk, and he's reached on a fielder's choice. And batting here with the bases loaded, takes inside for a ball.
Schleisinger's the guy who hit that shot up the middle. The second baseman made such a nice play on it. They almost turned 2 to get themselves out of that inning, and the wild throw changed that whole inning and the complexion of this ball game.
Yeah, he hustled down the line. In the dirt. 2-0.
Even if Rentschler's got to take a little bit off of this ball a little bit just to get it over the plate. Like I said, it appears to be pressing so much. He wants to throw strikes. He's sort of aiming the ball and trying to overthrow it. And like I said, most of his balls have been way outside or way high.
And his hat flies off again. 3-0. Rentschler's 3-0 pitch. Line to the shortstop. D'Ottavio to second for 1, back to first. Double play, and that's the end of the inning. But some serious damage. 2 runs. No hits. No, 1 hit. 2 runs, 1 hit, 1 error, 1 left. We go to the bottom of the 7th. It's 5-0 Red Sox.
Butter Valley Golf Course, conveniently located in the quiet rural setting of Valley, PA, just off Route 100. One of the nicest, most affordable 18-hole course in the region. With changing elevations, challenging greens, and scenic fairways, golfers of all ability levels are sure to enjoy their round. Butter Valley Golf Course is a great place to enjoy the game of golf with friends or family, young and old alike. Grab some buddies and grab a meal at the Runway Grill before or after your round. Butter Valley Golf Course.
This is the year you're going to improve your game. No excuses. And the pros at Blackwood Golf Academy are here to help. With their 23-acre all-grass driving range, full-service pro shop, and computerized swing analysis, Blackwood Golf Academy will get your game up to par. Need lessons? Individual and group instruction with head pro Chris Carr will shave strokes off your game and make you the envy of your next foursome. Blackwood Golf Academy, a country club setting open to the public, adjacent to Blackwood Golf Course in Douglasville.
Mike DeHaan trying to cap off a shutout here, leading 5-0. 84 pitches into this game. He threw 16 last inning. He does 16 again this inning. That'll take him right to 100. We'll see if he needs that many.
Well, they got 4, 5, and 6 here. Bottom of the 7th inning. Try to get something going. And Ryan Fry, who I talked about him earlier, admired the job he's done behind the plate here tonight.
He's got to be so tired right now. They appeal down to first base, and he did swing.
Batting .429 coming into the ball game as well, so he's got some skills. Grafty hitting .375 and Sarabelli .333, so they got 3 guys coming up here who can hit the ball.
And that one's grounded up the middle. Fine play by McCreary, throws to first, gets the out.
Wow.
Beautiful play by Cole McCreary.
I said I've been impressed with the way these guys have been playing in the field. They've been making the plays.
Third baseman, number 7,
Braden Grafgy. He's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Unable to solve DeHaan so far. Foul away. Grafgy struck out looking both times. Takes a strike.
Tried to hold back on it. I think it was a strike anyway, but the umpire said he didn't check it. 0-2.
The 0-2 pitch. Down low. Well, if Grafgy doesn't see DeHaan again, it won't be too soon. 3 strikeouts, all looking.
Right fielder,
I'll
number
bring up
1,
Dan Sarabelli,
Sarabelli.
who's also struck out twice against this pitcher.
It's like Grafty he's looking for something else. He's guessing up there, not just seeing the pitch come in. Like he's looking. I mean, there was a fastball right down the middle, so he had to be looking breaking pitch away, and boom, strike 3.
It looks like Kyle Rentschler is on deck. So he will bat for himself. I guess once you forego the DH, you can't just insert him. It's not like the Major League rule where Ohtani can leave but continue batting for himself. On the swing, 2-1.
Ooh.
3-1. And he walked him, and we'll get to see Rentschler back. So it's not over yet.
It's only his second walk of the evening.
Now
That's pretty good.
number 4, Kyle Rentschler.
I have the batting stats here for Downingtown. I do not show Rentschler on the stats. So I don't know if this is his first at bat of the season or not. Regardless, he steps in with 2 away and takes one right down the middle.
Tough night for young Kyle. Gets the ball painted on the outside corner for a strike one.
Straight eye, kid. Yeah. Come on, Mike. There it out, kid. Bad boy.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Sounded like he might have broken his bat as he grounds to shortstop DeMeo, throws to first, and that'll cap the ball game. No runs, no hits.
That's the end of the ball game. The final
One
score
left,
for
and our final score:
Downingtown,
the Red Sox
no runs on 3 hits and 3
5,
errors.
the Diamond Dogs
For the
0.
Red Sox, 5
We'll be
runs,
back to
5
wrap
hits,
this game
and
up
no errors.
in just a moment.
Welcome to WQ Diner, located here on Route 100 and King Street in beautiful Pottstown. I'm William Quinn, owner here at WQ Diner. We serve the freshest ingredients, all homemade food with exceptional service. We're open daily, 7 days a week, 5:30 a.m. to 11 p.m. Breakfast all day, full menu available all day with homemade food, the best ingredients, and exceptional service. Take a pick from our large assortment of gourmet desserts, baked fresh daily. WQ Diner, the finer diner. I'm William Quinn, owner. Look forward to seeing you soon. Thank you.
The good-looking guy is Dave Ridenauer. I'm Steve Karabatis, and you've just watched 7 innings of a pretty good ball game, 5 innings of a good ball game, and then just kind of all fell apart in the 6th.
Yeah, it looked like Downingtown sort of ran out of gas. They only had 10 guys, so they didn't have a lot of maneuverability. They didn't have a lot of guys ready to go, and obviously the pitching situation was a little tough for them. And then they made 3 costly errors in those last 2 innings. And Spring City, to their credit, the last 2 weeks we've seen them now, they will take advantage and capitalize on every mistake that you make.
Yeah, so it was a good game for what it was. A hot night. Kids fought hard. We had a great time.
We certainly did.
Enjoyed being with you.
Yeah,
here,
me
but we
too,
do this
Steve.
again.
Yep, me too.
So I'm Steve Karabatis. That's Dave Ridenauer for the 2 of us. Gus behind the camera there. Good night, everybody.
Welcome to Theo's Jarls.
Hi, I'm Martha, and this is my brother Donnie. Our parents, Theo and Maria, started this business here at Quakertown Farmers Market 34 years ago. When they immigrated from Greece in 1979, they opened their first location on Broad Street in Bethlehem, Pennsylvania.
We've also been doing Music Fest and Celtic over the years.
Over the years, we've developed a great customer following and are known for having the best gyros. We use the freshest ingredients and make our own tzatziki sauce daily. Pair a gyro sandwich with fresh cut fries. Let's make them break and add feta cheese. Finish it off with a piece of baklava.
Hi folks, how are you today?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing well. How can I help you today?
I get a gyro, no onions.
Of course. Anything to drink for today?
I'll have a birch beer.
Yes, sir. We only have one size. Is that okay?
Yes.
Great. Any fries or pierogies for today?
Side fries.
Yes, sir. I'm Theo, and I help out my aunt and uncle at Theo's Gyros. My grandfather and my grandmother started this restaurant 30 plus years ago, and we're still going strong. Thank you for coming in.
I'd like to say, in my best Brooklyn accent, Theo's is the best. We've been coming here for 20 plus years, 35 miles from Clinton, New Jersey. We've been to Athens, my wife and I, and we asked for a gyro, and we concluded that Theo's was better, and we've told them. Theirs is the best. The service here is wonderful. Theo, little Theo, who's about 6 foot, Maria, Joy, Martha, and Don. You couldn't ask for better people. You leave here with a smile.
If you want the best gyros, come visit us in the Koreatown Farmers Market. Thank you so much, guys.
Καλή όρεξη.